Hello everybody, my name's Drew and welcome back to another episode of Material Energy Hypercubed. I'm hanging out on our farming platform, which is relatively devoid, minus the new box over in the corner, which I'll talk about. Waiting for this stuff to regrow, because I really would like some more wheat. But our netherwort farm seems to be doing pretty good for itself, if I do say so for myself. It could be bigger. It could definitely be bigger, but I think that's what farming stations are going to be about, because that's today's goal, guys. We want to get this stuff done down here. I want to get the auto crafting, the farming station, and maybe the wither skeleton stuff done if I can. We're going to try and build a farm for enemies. It's not going to be easy, because we're going to need a few different things. We got that soul binder, which is great, but we're going to need a soul to put in it. Where did I put your soul binder? I don't know where I put my soul binder. Oh, there he is. That's a slice and slice. Where's that soul binder at? Well, he's somewhere in here. But we need to get that soul binder and the slice and splice to work, because we need to make some stuff. It's not powered right now, as you can see. It will be powered. We'll power it all up and do all that kind of stuff. I made conduit binder between episodes so that we can make our own conduits finally. Although I would like a more sustainable source of clay if we can make it, because we kind of go through power and resources like it's going out of style when we're doing that kind of stuff. But at any rate, we'll make all this happen. How much sand have I got in here? Oh, 1,400. That's not bad. I haven't really gone into the void room here. The inflection pool, the inverse pool. It's the weird version of the reflection pool, if you guys remember. I want to start today's episode by dipping our toes in and seeing what's going down out there. I'm going to assume that it's a bad juju, because like I see a lot of mobs and that concerns me. Now the reason I'm using sand for this is because I'm just going to noob pillar my way along. Also, it's sand, so I mean it's a little easier to work with than trying to cobble everywhere. Although I suppose I could cobble. But at any rate, let's go ahead. We'll grab our excavator here. Ideally, I would have just like a teleport kind of thing. I did look back into wings. How do I make wings in this one again? Pretty sure I needed like some really high-end stuff to make the wings, which was the invisible wings. Yeah, we needed zeptubble compressed cookies, blocks of diamond, and a ludicrite ingot. I don't know how to make this stuff. You make it with dust, but like, how do you get it? How do you make the ingot? How do you make the block? Oh, there we go. So I need plutonium, a nether star, or this is probably easier to get, 2 blaze rods, 4 plutonium, and 2 enderium blocks. You can probably get enderium before we can get that. How do we get plutonium? So I'm smelting plutonium dust, which we get from... Okay, how do you get a block of that crap? I like how the game's like, you need this. Okay, how do I get that? You need it. Oh, there you go, plutonium. 16 plutonium. Okay, that's not too terrible. We can probably get plutonium sometime in the near future. Because I'd like that. Oh, this has got water on it. On this level, so that's cool. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead, because we want to wreck these guys' day. I don't know about you, but I would very much appreciate wrecking their day. So if we're here, we can do this guy. So there's a bunch of stuff in here, including ME squared, clocks, and a greater reward bag. Now let's turn this on. Thanks for that, buddy. I don't even need to go in there right now. Haha. Screw you guys. What I think, though, I think it might behoove us to do this. And give it one of these jobs. So we're gonna go here, there. I'm gonna knock out this one, and we'll grab the old handy bucket of jellied cryothium and I'll slap that down. And let that wreck everybody's day. I feel like that's probably a good plan. So let's take a look at this book that we just got. What does this say? Spatial corruptions found. Scanning for errors. States reverted. Please realign spatial sectors. Parsing all recursions. Material energy loaded. Scanning. Okay. Okay. That's a little... Okay, sure. What do we even need in here? Because this is in the Lost in Time area. What do you want from us? So we did that. That got us the reflection of space. The void nexus. We need to make a void nexus. I'm relatively safe in here, so I don't really care. Ah, good. They're going to start fucking everybody's day up. Excellent. Void. How does one make a void nexus? Well, it's a void stone. Void drop filter. What am I looking for? Void nexus. Void nexus. How does one make... Ah, there it is. No, that's not it. It's just void. Maybe I have to find it in here? Perhaps it is a quest reward? Well, let's open this boy. Ooh, four full hearts. Super. If we were actually playing in HQM mode, which I completely forgot that we're not playing in HQM mode, that would have been super useful. Hey, look, there's a chicken down there. Hi, chicken. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Look like you're having a bad day. You probably are having a bad day. Alright, so that doesn't really help us all that much. I could drop down here. But I'm going to say nuts to that. We'll deal with this room another day. For now, I want to focus on doing these other things. Because I would like to fully complete one of the aspects of this book before we move on. Let's go ahead and throw down a torch here, just in case. So we'll pillar up here. What I'm thinking is we're gonna unload this area, and I think then we're gonna try and steal the cursed earth. I also need more unstable ingots. They're going to be super necessary for the future. And there's really only one way to get unstable ingots, and that's to divide by diamond. Unstable. But I don't think I have the stuff to make it anyway, because I don't think I have a division sigil. Unless I do have a division sigil. Let's check out. I've got 2 of those. And I haven't seen those lights in any of the other areas, which leads me to believe that there's got to be a division sigil somewhere. Because I don't remember getting one at any point. Yeah, my assumptions are correct. Okay, so getting more cursed, or rather more unstable ingots, it would appear to be out of our purview to do that, which is unfortunate because we need these. We definitely need these semi-stable nuggets. Yeah, it can only be crafted using those sigils. Okay, so that's going to be out of our hands for now. We can get cursed earth though. That we can do. Let's get rid of those full hearts. This is that book. That book can go in here. Let's take a look. What do I need for... What did I just say we were going to build? We were talking about the hearts. I got distracted. Oh, cursed earth. Right. That was what we were talking about. I actually need, I believe, materials in me. Because we need a modifier. No, that's armor modifiers. No, we need volume 2. Because we need to make a sticky gem. Because we need something with silk touch. If we can get it. Well, Jonas Fire and Necrotic. Silky, there we go. Silky gem. How does one get you? So we need silky cloth. Okay, so silky cloth around an emerald. Ooh, let's take a look. Silky claws are made with aluminum, brass, or gold, which we've got. So we need 4 of those around this guy. Perfect. All right, we're also going to need a shovel. I don't want to use my vulcanite one. So do we have an actual shovel? An actual tinker's shovel? Or a mattock? A mattock will work. I've got that mattock there. Those are not tinker's shovels. Where's the rest of my tools? I would have swore I had another mattock somewhere. Maybe in one of these ones. Nope. Actually, hold on. I didn't say mattock. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Because it's not in there. What's in this one? Ah, there we go. Quartz. No, I think I'll go with that flint one. It was in the farming one right there. Yes, that guy. Because this will work as a shovel. And it's not terrible. It's got emerald and necrotic on it, which is whatever. But I'm more concerned about putting silky on it. And we're going to go back to the rotunda and we're going to load that up. Because there's cursed earth there. And we're going to use this coupled with this bad boy. And this will make it silky, which means we can pick everything up. All right, let's go ahead and load that area up. Super fast. So we'll unload that guy. Grab this guy out of there. Put him back. I wanted the rotunda. As though we hadn't spent enough time in the rotunda. But this one's for science, I promise. And we'll go back. Now it'll be interesting to see if this area is working. See now, like, why are you here? You shouldn't be here. You should not be here at all. Ow. Like, where did you just come from? F7. Because there is definitely no lit up areas in here. Ah. They're coming from up top somewhere. That was the thing that was hardest about this area, is that these guys spawn in the most inconvenient of places and just never seem to stop. Because there'll be like one place where they can spawn, and god damn it, they are going to spawn there. Hold on, I'm going to grab this thickened glass and slap that there so we can't get to us. Alright, let's work our way down the layers. So like you shouldn't be here. Because I don't think, yeah, everything should be good. I don't know, guys. We need to go to the central column on, I think, this level? I think. Yep, there it is. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's grab our mattock. Let's grab one of these and see what happens. Hey, it works. Sweet. That's freaking awesome. Okay, so what if I knock... Okay, so that is a thing. Nothing is lit up in here. So where are you coming from? Where do you come from? That is the mystery. Perfect. Alright, so now we've got ourselves some cursed earth. We've got regular dirt that this will spread to, so that'll be taken care of. So we can make our way out of here and we don't need to stay. And we're under about the randomness of our enemies. I don't know whether or not I've got all of the secret chests in here. I'm assuming I do, but you honestly never know. Because Parcel hides everything everywhere, literally everywhere. I was digging through parts of the first area because I found out that he hides some chests at the bottom of like open cavities and stuff like that. If there's a place to hide it, he will hide it. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick cut in the video. I'm going to unload that area. Well, maybe I'll leave it loaded. And I'm going to build us a room where these guys will spawn and we can kill him. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I've built ourselves a little platform here for where the mob farms are going to go, and it's not working. It's not working. I have no idea why it's not working. More importantly, because this is cursed earth. This should work no problem. Like there's conveyors and it's dark. This should work. This should work without any issue. And yet here I am with just cursed earth and no mob spawns. So I'm not sure what to do about that. I'm going to let it go for the time being and see if anything spawns. If not, whatever, we're going to go to the drawing book on that one. However, what I know for a fact will work is if we make our own custom spawners. And we're going to need that soul binder and stuff I told you about earlier in order to do that. As well as complete a few other quests. So, the crafter. If you remember the crafter, we needed one of these guys, which is a Z-Logic controller. And in order to make it, we need 2 Solarium, which we've got, a zombie head, plenty of those, and we need silicon and redstone. Well, I just made some fresh silicon. We can throw in there, well, all but 2 of them. We're going to go zombie heads. Grab our that. We'll need a redstone. We'll need our 2 Solarium, which we may have to make some more Solarium after I make some more soul sand. And the wheel, what else did we need? Oh, right, we needed a axe. So we needed a iron axe. And we needed a set of shears. Little basic Minecraft shears. Alright, so let's go down to our slice and splice. I'll show you how this guy works. I set them up down here because it was the easiest way to do it. Go there. This guy goes there. And there we have it. So now it's going to go to work. Take us a couple of seconds and it'll make us a Z-Logic controller. Do I need one of these for the farming station? I probably do. I do. I also need pulsating crystals, which is iron and okay. So we'll have to make some of those as well. Hold on, let's go back upstairs. How many ender pearls do I have? Now, if I can make an enderman spawner, which I don't think I can make an enderman spawner, but well, maybe I can, because I think you can bond whatever you want, but that's not the point. I have 2 ender pearls. Ooh. That's it's not great, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and make this crafter real quick. So we need one of these. Oh, we just need one of those, and then we're good. So we'll go ahead and make the crafter. That guy goes here. And we'll throw this guy down literally anywhere for now. Sure, why not? What's going on in here? Ah, more of that stuff. Good. So, if we take a look, we can auto-craft with this guy. You put a recipe in and tell it what it's going to produce, and then it'll automatically do it. So if we were trying to automate some sort of process of crafting things that required lots of crafting operations, and we just wanted a lot of something, we could do it. So an easy example would be compressed cobblestone or compressed cookies. You could literally just do that. When it comes to making cookies, rather than standing here and having us make them ourselves, when we get the farming station going, and provided that the farming station will work for cocoa beans, I'm not sure that it will, but assuming that it works for cocoa beans, or we can get a cocoa bean farm going, we can automate the whole thing so that it's just making cookies, and then those cookies get compressed. And then we just have compressed cookies upon compressed cookies just forever. At least that was, sort of my grand vision for how that's going to work. Let's go ahead and complete that quest. Screw off that guy. Lost in space. And that was the auto crafting quest. It's going to get us 6 reward bags. 6 basic reward bags, as I expected. Why give us anything fancy? I want my food and hotbar, thank you. Comparators, some glass, some chain, a shady battle sign, some rails I don't care about, and some reactor casings. Super. A whole bunch of stuff that really I only care about the reactor casings. And that's only if I decide to make a bigger reactor. Oh, that was a waste of time. Thanks for that game. All right, let's open up our quest book and take a look at the farming station because it just wants one of those, right? Okay, good. None of these have been unlocked yet, eh? Because none of these everything else in this list is done. The only thing left are the nether sphere, the whatever that is. I think that's going to be mob bush spawner thing. And then those. Now maybe, is there anything in Bake to Win that I need to worry about? I don't think so. It must be in chemistry then. I do have an idea of how to make pixelenium, by the way. You have to fuse items together. Like, it wasn't like some specific thing, but like if you look at chemistry and go, fix. You look at this guy, it's got a number, 115. So we need to take this guy and we need to smash atoms together in order to get 115. So this is going to take a little bit of math, but if we take a look at what we do have in terms of chemistry, like this has got 20. This 43. So 43 and 20, that gets to 83. And then we could like 82, lead's 82. So 82 plus something like other, like say like 30, we get us a little closer. You know what I mean? So like we can smash shit together in the fusion reactor, but it takes a lot of power. So we're going to have to grab a few of those hardened energy cells, fill them up, and dump all of that power into the fusion reactor. At least that was the fusion machine. That was sort of my thought process on that. But let's go ahead. We need to make some pulsating iron, and I don't need I guess I need to do 2, don't I? So let's go ahead. We'll grab our 2 ender pearls that we've got, unfortunately. And we're going to grab the iron. I really need to make an enderman spawner. Let's go ahead and throw these guys together. And then to make a soul, we're going to need to soul bind things. We need a soul vial, I think. Soul vial, which is fused quartz, and that guy, which I think we have some fused quartz. We do. So we've got soul vial right there. And now to use this, we right click on a mob to capture its soul, right click again to release it. So if I were to go over here to this skeleton, because we want skeletons, because we want to make ender skeletons. Whoop, there you go. And then I can grab my scythe out here, which finally updated. Now we've got a little bit more damage on this bad boy, and you can see it does not too bad. And there we go. So we got that guy. Now using a soul binder and a broken spawner, which I'll grab a skeleton. So it says combine with a powered spawner and enable to set spawner type. Okay, so now how do I make mob spawner? It's improving that. Powered spawner. Okay, so how do I make it? That's what I want right there. So if we want to make that guy, broken spawner. So we're going to make this guy. You now take that broken. Can I set it to whatever I want? I wonder. Because this is vibrant crystals, and vibrant crystals are made. How do I make vibrant crystals? Hold on. That's vibrant alloy around that, and vibrant crystals or vibrants are made with. How do I make that guy? That guy, ender pearls. Okay, so we really need to get like a whole bunch of ender pearls somehow. Obviously, the ender lilies are not growing fast enough. I did put this guy under an ender core, and it doesn't seem to be growing that much faster. So that's frustrating. But we can at least... Let's just see what happens here. Let's go over to the soul binder. Because I should just be able to go like this and go that guy and that guy. Oh, I don't have enough XP on me because I dumped all my XP in there. Okay, I'll have to do that later. Let's go ahead. Let's make that farming control. Oh, we need to make another guy, don't we? Is the logic. No, I needed... What do I need for that? I needed redstone. Zombie head. Solarium. and silicon. Let's go ahead and make another one of these. Pop down. And I'm hoping that if we can... see, I want to make a badass farm somehow. Like, just somehow make something work. This will help us get a lot of wheat. Because if I have to make cookies manually for the time being, I'm fine with that. There we go. Let's take a look at this. So this just wants... Ooh, come on, open. You just want that stuff, right? So this guy, we need 5 wither skeleton heads, which I don't even think I have a wither skeleton head. I could be foolish. Yeah, no luck on the wither. I could be really dumb and go back into the nether sphere and do that. Not exactly my cup of tea, though. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. But let's get this farming station out of the way. That's that pulsating ore. I'm sad because I'm going to have to take that. And then we're going to do that guy. Now I have diamonds. 1, 2 diamonds. And now we want to make a farming station. And we need, do we need to use a diamond hoe? Get wrecked. I don't have, what are you missing? Oh, I need electrical steel. Oh, well, that is unfortunate. I'm going to need, okay, so I'm going to be right back, guys. All right, I've got the steel now, so let's go ahead and make this bad boy. Farming station. I can't believe I forgot something that basic. All right, so we've got our machine chassis. We've got everything else. Oh, we don't have a machine chassis. Oh, shit. Can I make one? Oh, thank God. I was going to say, if I can't make a machine chassis, I am shit out of luck. All right, cool. Farming station. Where we lost in space. Well, bam. Complete. And, super organic soil. You are new. What are you? Fertilizer to dirt. While expensive fertilized dirt speeds up the growth of crops about 20 times their natural rate? Oh, good God. Oh, good God. I need to make this. How does it make fertilizer to dirt? I'm assuming it's one of these. It's a double... Oh, God. Really? Graveyard soil... Oh, man. Because, like, we can make graveyard soil till the cows come home. That's easy enough to do. But an octadic capacitor. Dark steel, which we don't really have a lot of. Or any. Because that's regular steel plus obsidian, I think. Oh, no, it's going to be iron plus obsidian plus coal is dark steel. Ooh. And then we'll need mercury, methylocyclopedenyl manganese what the fuck? Whatever that stuff is. More mercury. Oh my God. Oh God, this is terrible. Why? Why do this? Why you do this, game? Double layers aren't too bad. We just need iron oxide. So we need two iron, 3 oxygen to make these guys. And some invar gears. Again, not too terrible. I do need to make more invar, which is iron plus nickel, if I remember correctly. Or yeah, 2 iron to 1 nickel, or ferrous. All right, so that's something to consider. Okay, that's going to be a little while. But the farming station's great because you can have it do a whole bunch of stuff. It can shear, it can cut, and it can hoe. And you can tell it whether or not it wants to collect whatever you need to do, right? You can have it do bone mealing. You can do a bunch of different crap with it. I've never used this particular farming machine before, so I need to read up and know how to actually do it. So looting and fortune tools applies when harvesting. Upgrade with the capacitors to increase range. Also increases power usage. Okay. So if we want to harvest these automatically, I'm gonna look in to see how to make that happen. But that'll be a challenge for future to worry about. Let's open this greater reward bag up. And hey, what are you? Secondary put level 3, 81. Not great because we don't really care all that much about that right now, but that's not terrible either. I'm going to spend a lot of time between episodes doing some research on many things, including how to use this farming station, because I really want that to be put to its maximum level out there. Having more of them would be great as well, because we're going to need at least 2 of them, 1 for our wheat, 1 for our cocoa beans. But once we get to that point where we can just go ham on the cocoa beans, and I can get some looting enchantments, because I've got this guy running now, and I have this big old thing of liquid XP here. My hope was to just make a whole bunch of books. That was what I was going to do with the mob drop tower, was legitimately just have the mobs dropping into a spike pit and collecting liquid XP for us, but that seems to not be working, so I'm going to have to do a little research into that as well. At any rate, guys, this is the end of the episode, and as usual, if you liked it, you know what to do. Please go ahead, leave a like. You can always find other work I've done in the description box below, and of course, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye!